It's Friday. It's Friday. What's up? Donny Baker here with the LPR Sound Foundation. You know it's Friday. We're just gonna come hang out and we're gonna chat. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna show you some pictures. I ain't got no pictures, man. Man, I just spent I literally just got done, man. We did a drum session today, man, in 6 hours. Oh man, my ears are shot, bro. I can't hear anything. The client we're working with he needs it turned up a little bit, you know. Man, it's hard, bro. I don't know if y'all do that, man. I don't know if you experienced it, but bro, it's tough, man. It tires me out. You know, that's the thing. I'm trying to keep up, you know, with Pro Tools. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep ahead of the client, trying to keep ahead of the drummer. You know, if he needs something, I'm trying to I'm trying to stay ahead. And yeah, we you might make mistakes. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Um what do you do if you make a mistake, you know, while you're in a session with a client? What do you do? You know, if you screw up, you honestly made a mistake. I mean, kind of the worst thing you could do is go, "Oh." You know, I'll tell you the story. I'll wait for a couple more people to get in. I'll tell you the story because this story's funny. This story's funny as hell. Um, it's funny. Um, anyway, we'll wait for a couple more people to get in. I'll tell you a story. Remind me in the chat. I'll tell you a story. But yeah, man, today was good. The drum sounded great. We ended up having to. I was trying to leave the drums up. You know, we did a session last Sunday. And then we had another client that wanted to do drums on Wednesday. And so I was going to just leave the drums up, you know? And then again for today, which is Friday. So I was just going to leave the drums up. But then the client on Wednesday needed to cut vocals. But not just vocals, they needed to cut a choir. So my room ain't that big, man. So I had to we had to take all the drums out to fit the choir in. Anyway, I wasn't mad. You know, I wasn't. It would have been convenient to leave the drums up, but I'm glad what we did because redoing stuff. I actually changed a couple of the mics and changed a couple of the positions. The drummer actually added a tom to this one, so we had another tom mic. Instead of doing like a space pair overhead, I did a Glenn Johns. I did a Glenn Johns thing. If you're not familiar with Glenn Johns, we could chat about that on another Friday or something. Unless you got a question, if you don't know what the Glenn Johns setup is, let me know in the chat. I'll explain it a little bit. Anyway, I think they sounded better. You know, I kind of like the sounds that we had today. Compared to the one from last Sunday. I mean, the ones from Sunday were good, but this is a little bit different. And we added a couple of cymbals. We added a big China for one of the songs. It needed a big, like, trashy China cymbal to it. So we added that. It was cool. Yeah, it was a good day. But it was long. I'm tired. My ears are shot. There's that. You know, haven't eaten yet. So there's that. But hey, today, all right, a couple people in here. Today what I wanted to talk about is what do you do, man, when you make a mistake? You know, what happens when you make a mistake? What how do you handle it? When you make a mistake, and it's literally a mistake, but how do you handle it? What do you say to the client? You go, "Whoops, uh-oh. Oh, my bad." Like that Saturday Night Live thing with Pete Davidson. My bad, my bad. Yeah, no, it's not your bad, bro. I mean, the client don't want to hear that. You know, that's not what the client wants to hear. The client is expecting you to be confident, know your craft, you know, and know what you're doing. And you should know what you're doing. And sometimes we make a mistake. You know, sometimes we screw up. But how do you handle that is the question. That's what we're talking about today. Let me know in the chat what you guys do if you screw up. You know, and I'll tell you some stories about when I screwed up. But here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. Now, the client that's paying you money to come into your studio and work with you as an engineer, they're expecting you to be like total, like, you know, everything about everything. It's your studio. It's your Pro Tools. It's your microphones. It's your setup. It's your patches. Everything should be perfect, right? But then what do you do when you screw up? You kind of can't tell the client, oh shit, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. No, you can never say that. You can never say that. The minute you say that, the minute you say, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted me to record. Bro, if you ever say that in a non-joking thing, in a non-joking way, bro, you're done. You ain't working. They're never going to call you again because they don't have confidence in you. They lose their confidence in you when you say things like that. So just never say that. I've been in a situation. All right, let me explain. Let me tell you a story. One time we had a vocal. We were recording some vocals. Actually, in this room, we had some vocals going on, right? And the little keyboard, which actually, if you see it, it's sitting right there on the desk, right? So I had an intern or a student was sitting in the session with me, and we were recording some vocals, and the singer's just singing away, and I got it turned down a little bit because I'm explaining to the student what I'm doing. I'm explaining how I'm doing things and what I'm doing and that kind of thing. And I inadvertently hit the space bar. You guys know the space bar is start, stop, right? So we're recording. And I was flailing or so, I don't know. I was explaining something to the student. And I inadvertently, by mistake, hit the space bar. And the client immediately goes, what? And instead of me going, oh, shit, my bad, I'm sorry. I said, you know what, man? I stopped you because I heard something there that a little something. I think I heard something. Let's take it again. And before they can respond, you're like going. Before the client can go, oh, what did I do? You go, you don't have to say that. You just say, oh yeah, no, dude, I think you could do that better. Let's go. And then in the client's mind, the client's like, shit, I don't think I said a wrong. I don't think I sang a wrong word or, man, this engineer is good, bro. He knows what's up. He's into my song. He's into helping me produce my vocals. This is awesome. This guy's amazing. I can't wait to come back here and do another song. That's what you want. You got to instill that into the client. If you go, oh shit, my bad, I'm sorry. The client's going to go, what's wrong with you, bro? What are you, stupid? Well, you're an idiot, man. I don't ever want to work with you again. But if you go, hey, oh, yeah, no, dude, you can do this one. I heard a little something. Let's take that again. You ready? Go. Don't even wait. Don't even wait. One of the worst things you can do. Not really one of the worst, but one thing you could do is if the client is sitting there, they're in front of the microphone, they're looking at you, and you take the time to press the talkback button and go, are you ready? Yeah, bro, they're ready. That's why they're here. Don't ask them if they're ready. Unless it looks like they're distracted they might be looking at their phone or something, or they might be writing and they might be looking down or trying to spit some gum out in the trash can. Then you could say, hey, come on, let's do a take. Are you ready? Let's go. And you go. You don't wait. You don't wait. Again, if the client is, if you just go, the client's like, man, this dude is on his game. He knows what's up. And that's the thing, man. You gotta be one step ahead, or at least a half a step ahead of the client. And other ways you can screw up. Sometimes I'll make a joke about it. Like, all right, so let's say in the other room, we have a way to feed the headphones. And there's a button on the console that you got to press to feed the headphones, to feed the mix of what I'm listening to the headphone system. We don't normally leave that on because we have an Aviom system in there. If you guys know what that is, that's the digital system that the client can adjust their own headphones. They can mix their own thing in their headphones. So we don't normally send what I'm hearing to the Avioms. We have to press a button to send that out to the Avioms. And sometimes I forget. And sometimes the client wants that, but the client might say, oh, I love what's going on, man, but I don't hear the mix in my headphones. And instead of going, oops, my bad, I didn't press the button, I'm like, oh man, damn, look at all these buttons on this thing. What are all these buttons? What are all these switches? Man, today's my first day, bro. I'm sorry. Make a joke about it. And then once you say, "Oh, today's my first day," the client's gonna go, "Oh, but you so funny," and that's you make light of it. You don't want the client to go, "Man, this guy's an idiot. He didn't know to press the damn button. I thought he was a professional. I thought he knew stuff." Yeah, no, don't do that. You got to never say, "Sorry, my bad." Don't ever say that. Try to not do that unless it's obvious. If it's obvious it's your bad, then say, "Yeah, my bad. I'll fix it." No problem. So, anybody else have any suggestions or stories about when you were in a session and you screwed up? Put it in the chat. That's fine. I do have something I want to give away today, so I'm just gonna drop it in the chat. Do I even have it? No, I don't think I have it. It's a cheat sheet. It's a EQ and compression cheat sheet. So I'm gonna put that in the chat for you. Just go ahead and download that, man. It's free. Just go grab it. It's a mix prep checklist and EQ compression cheat sheet, bro. You can't get any better than that. That's awesome. Man, that sounds like see, this is what I'm talking about. That sounds really cool. You know what it is? It's a PDF, man. It's got a couple of PDFs. Got a mix prep checklist and a compression EQ and compression cheat sheet. It's gonna help you with your EQ settings. Like, okay, if you're dealing with a kick drum, here's some cool EQ settings. I put that together for you. So just go grab that, man. I put it in the chat. You can go grab it. Let me check something real quick. If the comments are here. There's the comments. Yeah, so here we can see the comments. Actually I can move them down so y'all can see everything. This is what I see. Y'all see what I see when it comes to the comments. That's pretty cool. I made that myself. Cause I know, look, again, I know, I've been playing with this. I have a stream deck. We're going to be doing I forget when we're doing that. Let me check. I'll check. This is live, bro. So y'all know I can go check stuff. I think we're doing the Elgato stream deck. When is it? Oh, it's still, not there. Let me check, see if it's on, the Mondays. Why would I do it on a Monday? That's weird. No, it should be on a Thursday. We do tech advice Thursdays. We do tech stuff on Thursday. I'll put it in there. I'll make sure I put it in. I don't see it in the list, but yeah, it's definitely in there. I'm gonna put it in. The Stream Deck, man. I've been using a Stream Deck with my Pro Tools in Studio A for this project that we're working on. I've been definitely using the Stream Deck for Pro Tools, man. Basically, a Stream Deck is kind of it's kind of like a macro controller. You make macros and you control it with buttons. It's pretty cool. I don't think I could pull it up and show it to you. Let me see if I got enough cable. Oh yeah, I do. Look. So here's the Stream Deck. Yeah, I don't have enough cable on it to get it focused. But see, there's these little buttons. Man, come on. They gotta have more cable than that. That's it. That's all I got. Sorry. There's these buttons though. You can press the buttons. You create the buttons, and here's Joe Joe's sending you to the website to go look at stuff. But no, you can press the buttons. You build a macro, like the thing that I threw in the chat. I threw it in there, right? The mix prep checklist. I set it on a button, and all I gotta do is press the button, and it throws it up in the chat. There's another one. Check this out. If you guys have not done the Basics of Signal Flow course, which is again a free course, it's really quick, man. We call it a quick course. I don't want to call it a mini course because it ain't mini at all. There ain't nothing mini about it. But it's a quick course. You can probably do it in the afternoon. You can probably run through everything in the afternoon. But it runs through analog signal flow, digital signal flow, patch bay configurations, and then the couple of different styles of mixing that we do. Analog mix, hybrid. They're all hybrid. Analog stem mix, analog multi-track mix, and then mixing in the box. All that's in the signal flow course. Now check this out. It's not only going to put it in the chat, but it's also going to put something on the screen. The Basics of Signal Flow course. Go to learnprorecording.com/basics. Boom. Or if you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, just go click on the thing in the chat. Bring you right to it. Again, it's free. It don't cost nothing, and it's awesome. We used to sell it, and then I just decided to give it away. Somebody said, "Hey man, you ought to just give this away because it's cool. Everybody ought to know this." You know, everybody needs to understand. Everybody needs this information, so give it to everybody. So boom, there you go. So, any questions, comments, or concerns? Because that's why we're here on Fridays, man. We're talking about studio stuff. Any studio questions, comments, or concerns that you might have? That's why we're here. You know. So in the chat, hit me up. Let me know if you got any questions or comments, or want to talk about stuff, or ask ask what that thing is, whatever. Yeah, see that thing. I can't. It's hard to do, man, with the camera backwards. That thing right there. Ask me what that is. I'll tell you all about it. It's pretty cool. So whatever, man. Yeah, dude, sitting in a what? Yeah, we should ask that one time, huh? What's the longest session you've ever been a part of? What's the longest session you've ever been in? We should talk about that one day. I was talking to the drummer kid today, man. The drummer's really good, man. If y'all need a drummer, hit me up. I got a guy. If you're local to Los Angeles area, he's a new kid, man. He just moved here from Texas, and yeah, he's good, bro. I mean, I hate to, in case he's watching, I hate to blow him up, but he's really good, man. So if y'all do need a drummer, hit me up. Well, wait till I'm done with him. No, wait till my record's done. You know, we got I think 6 more songs to do. We done 6. We got 6 more to go. So, yeah, we got a 12-song record. One song may not make the record, but the artist was not gonna put it on the record. And then today I was like, let's get the kid to write some parts for this, because the drummer, let's get the drummer to write some parts for this and see if see what comes out, you know. So you never know. The song might be that. You know what? That song might end up being the damn. That song might end up being the single. A hit. You know what I mean? Because that's usually how it works, right? The song that you don't think is going to be the one is going to be the one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Questions, comments, and concerns. Come on, bring it out, man. That's what Fridays are for. Maybe we need to change the time. Is 6:15 not a good time? I always thought it was, because everybody. If you got a regular job, you get you're off at 5. You're probably home by 6. You know, East Coast people, yeah, it's probably 9 o'clock. If you're in Florida, it's 9 o'clock right now. The kids are already in bed. You take some time and come hang out with us for a minute. Or it's Friday night. Maybe you're out and about, or maybe you're working. Maybe you're like me and you're working all the time. So maybe you're watching on Twitch and you think I'm a gamer or something. You come in thinking we're going to be doing video games, but no, it ain't no video games here, man. We are a recording studio. This is not a set. This is not a green screen. This is not a picture. This is real life. This is our small studio. We should set up one time in the big room, huh? We should try that. I like this room. This room sounds better for this process. This room sounds better. The other room's kind of big. Ceilings are taller, so it kind of gets a little boomy in the mic. I like how this one sounds though. When I watch the playback, it's just me and Joe now. So there's that. We're just the only ones here. Nobody likes us. Nobody likes me. They don't know you. So yeah, I'm not popular at all, am I? You'd think these youngsters would want to learn some stuff, man, and you'd think these up and comers, they probably know more than I do, but whatever. I'll explain the Glenn Johns mic setup to you one day. Maybe you'll try it and you go, damn, that dude knew shit. That dude knew what the hell he was talking about. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Ain't nobody wanting to hang out, so nobody wanting to ask no questions. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Well, happy Friday. We'll see you guys. What we got coming up? Let's see what we got coming up. Let me go look. I'll go ahead and explain what we got coming up. Oh, I don't want to look there. I'm gonna look here. Monday. What we got coming Monday? This Monday we are doing. Mondays is all about business, right? And motivation. We can call it Motivational Monday. I think that term's already been stolen. Somebody's already using it. But here's what I want to do. Monday, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay? Monday, I'm going to ask you a question. This is for Monday's video. If I meet you, say we're out and about, let's say we're at an industry event, okay? And I see you, and I say, oh, hey, Dan, how's it going, man? Haven't seen you in 3 years, man. What's life been like? How's your business? How's your life? What's been going on, bro? I want you to be able to tell me what the last 3 years of your life is like 3 years from now. Does that make sense? You and I are going to meet 3 years from today. And I'm going to say, hey, Bubba, how's it going? How you been? How's life? How's things going? I want you to tell me what it is you've done and what you've built and where you are 3 years from now. I don't want you to go, oh, well, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to drive a Bentley. I'm going to drive a fancy car. No, I want you to tell me how your life is. I want you to tell me what your business is, how you're doing in your business. How's your life? Did you get married? Did you have a kid? Did you make a kid? Did you have a kid? I mean, what's happening? What's happening 3 years from now? Think ahead 3 years from right now and where you want to be, where you think you're going to be, and tell me. So that's what we're going to talk about on Monday. Tuesday, we usually do shorts and reels. What's coming up on that? I don't even know. I'll find something. Oh, I'll probably grab some of this stuff, what to say in a session when you screw up. What do we got coming up? Signal flow, March. See, I haven't even recorded this one yet. I haven't put it out there. I'll make something up. I'll find something from the last couple of videos we've done. What's the last Monday video we did? We did, oh shit, the ultimate beginner's guide to starting out as an audio engineer. That was a good one. I'll grab a 60-second thing of that and throw it out on Reels and Shorts and Facebook and all that. The thing about voiceover work, I'll grab some of that one and throw that out there. The manager, I think I've already done the calendar thing. That's cool. But yeah, we'll grab some of that. Then Wednesday this week is a blog post. It's gonna be a good one. Is AI coming for your job? I'm gonna answer that question on the blog post. So go look for the blog. If you don't know what the blog is, what's this? I don't know what Joe's saying about something about Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras was like last week. Oh yeah, no, we could take. I don't know if I'm gonna take any of that. I might take some of that for the. For the shorts. Yeah, we'll see. We did in case you guys didn't get to see it live, I did a live mix on actually on these drums for this record that we're recording. I did a live. That was a 3-hour stream, man. I did a live stream of a drum mix. I mixed some of the drums. Okay, piece of cake. So this Wednesday is a blog post. Thursday this week, what are we talking about? See, I got a list, man. I got a schedule. I'm gonna try to do it. It's kind of tough because I guess I could. Yeah, no, I could do it in here. I'm gonna share with you how Pro Tools memory locations work because they've changed it. I did a video a couple of years ago about this, but it's updated. I mean, Pro Tools has been updated. So yeah, I'm gonna update that video or make a new one about the Pro Tools memory locations, and so we'll talk about that. So Thursday, and then of course this week coming up, we'll have another Friday Night Live next Friday, which will be the 14th, I think. Yeah, today's the 7th, so it'll be the 14th. So that's pretty much the week, man. Hopefully, there's something in there that y'all are looking forward to. I like the Monday, the thing I'm doing for Monday. 3 years from now, if I see you on the street or we're at an industry event or even in a restaurant or something, and I say, hey, Bobby, man, how's it going, bro? I haven't seen you in 3 years. What's been going on? I want you to be able to tell me. So that's the thing with that. Okay. I think we're about done. Yeah, no, I got 5 minutes left. There's 5 minutes left. Any questions? Hit them in the chat. Go on. I'll go ahead and throw this. Let me go ahead and throw this cheat sheet thing in there for you one more time. Go grab it, man. It's free. It's a mix prep checklist and EQ cheat sheet. EQ and compression cheat sheet. I threw the compressors in there because it was fun. But yeah, that's a cool thing. If you have not yet gotten that, go grab it. I don't I don't make any money on this stuff, man. It's all right. I don't sell courses or yeah, I don't do that. I'm not trying to do that. I do we do offer coaching either remotely like this through Zoom or if you're local to the Los Angeles area, you can come in house and you basically sit with me and we run a program. It's a certificate program. We run the program, but it's cool. You definitely you know what? It's more than about I think it's more than about taking a course, an online course. Yeah, no, yeah, there's just everybody does that. And you go learn that. If you really want to do that, just go to YouTube. There for free, unless you, even if you play, if you pay for the YouTube Premium, you don't have to have the commercials. You don't have to have ads in the middle. So boom, go get that. But yeah, uh, I think if you're gonna learn this craft, if this is truly what you want to do for a living, the best way to learn it is come sit next to me, you know, and we run the program. I share with you, I show you, I watch you work. That's how it should be learned. That's how I learned it. I sat next to a guy, that showed me what an EQ does and how to use it. Man, I got stories about that, man. We should talk about that one day. Man, that guy was he's no longer with us, but man, he was tough, bro. And this was before DAWs. We were on tape machines. Everybody was using tape, analog columns. Everything was analog. Plugins were actually pieces of hardware that you had to actually plug in, So, yeah, man, but yeah, that's how you learn it. That's the best way to learn it, man, is get in there, get your hands on it. Get your hands dirty. Get in there and go, "Oh, what if I do the knob this way?" Yeah, that's cool. What if I do the knob that way? Ooh, that's horrible. Never do that again. So there's just so many things, so many advantages to being in house because you're dealing with the actual gear, and you're actually patching things into the patch bay. So you understand immediately, like, oh, if I take the output of this and plug it into the input of that with this patch cable, that makes sense. It makes a lot more sense than just taking a course, reading a book, you know, having a professor at a college tell you about it. I digress. I'm not saying anything else more about that. But if you do want to investigate that or look into it, we do offer a coaching program. Here, you can go to learnprorecording.com/coaching. Check it out. If you do have any questions about the coaching program, hit me up. It's generally a 11-week program, whether we are remote or whether we are in house. It's 11 weeks of me and you hanging out, learning, growing, impressing the clients. That's the important part. All right, I've got 2 minutes left. Does anyone have any question about anything? I can answer any question except what's the best food for your goldfish? I don't know. You'd have to go look that up. Um, but any question at all, except the goldfish thing. I don't care. Um, man, I'm not really mean. I try to be funny, and sometimes people take it, they take it as that guy's a dick. No, not really. I'm just trying to be funny. It's like trying to explain something to somebody over a text, and then they don't understand that it's a joke. Whatever. Yeah, don't joke with people on text because they think you're sincere. They think you're being for real. Um. All right. We will see you guys. Have a great weekend. Today's Friday. You know. Um. We do have some stuff coming up. What's for dinner? Oh, what's for dinner? I'm probably gonna have I don't know, man. I got a oh well Joe said what's for dinner. I got a I think I got an avocado and some tuna. I don't know. That sounds good. I think I got a little bit of cucumber in there. I'll chop some of that up. It might be good. Make a little salad or something. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Um, dinner's kind of a dinner's kind of the light meal of the day. Breakfast is the big meal. Lunch is kind of medium, and then dinner I kind of do or we Southern people we call it supper. You know, they didn't have no last dinner. It was called the Last Supper. So there you go. All right, get up out of here. Today is Friday. We will see you guys Monday on YouTube. Um, we're gonna talk about the 3 years from now. It's gonna be a good one. I like that. And then we'll see you Tuesday. We'll see you Wednesday for the blog post. Thursday, of course. We'll see you there. And then we'll see you next Friday when we're live again on Friday. All right. I'm going to play the song out. My name is Donny Baker, and I am out of here. Peace.